I know you don't have clients. I know that your business agency is not profiting, right? I've been there and I always had been, even my student. But here are the goals that you need to accomplish. You need to set up this 2024 to 2025 as an agency owner. Let's just have a real. First one is strategic growth, right? My question here is, according to the notes, how can you expand your agency reach and impact this year, right? 2024, 2025. For me, to expand your agency, it's all about marketing and social media, right? So if you're young people, you're a young student, learn how to brand, not branding like big companies, but personal brand, right? Personal brand could be you or the business itself. Those are two brands, right? Personal or business brand. Which one are you? After you determine these two brands, what are the key growth for areas for growth, right? And how you prioritize them. If you want to measure or areas to determine your growth, if your brand is growing or not, don't focus on analytics for the first 30 days or 60 days or 90 days, because those are just going to be irrelevant unless you already have this significant 3-month chunk of data, and then you strategize, and then you begin to realize that and compare your first video. Let's say you're uploading videos, first video and the 90th video, you can see the difference between the two and what makes them worse and what makes this does not. But if you just create one video and the second video, you wouldn't actually know the difference, right? There's no deviation between the two. So in order to tell that if your product or services or the content that you make sucks, in order to determine if your products, services, or video doesn't actually work well or it's not really good, then prioritize quantity first. Right? I'm admitting that or assuming that you're not really good at content creation. Again, it creates a lot of time. It requires a lot of time and energy. So think about it. Strategic growth is about having strategic action. And the way to be strategic this 2024 is to have strategic goal. And to be strategic, you have to be smart. Well, we determine smart, what is it? Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timed out, or having a deadline. That's it. Now, next one is client satisfaction or retention. Let's say you're watching this and you already have a client. Still a problem, why? Because you don't know how to satisfy a client. You don't know how to retain the client. You may have multiple clients in a year. Might be because you're not consistent with the services satisfaction that you offer, or because that you're not really good at retaining client, retention client. You're not really good at making them work with you for the next 6 months, 12 months. They actually work with you just like 1 to 3 months. So just like short-term client. So basically, this is about how can you make your short-term client to long-term client and loyal client as someone who will give you honest customer testimonial. Now, to enhance your client experience, to ensure long-term partnership or revenue with the client, you must understand or follow out their problems or ask them for feedback, suggestion, know the client's problem or give them a gift and expect a discount, incentives. No, those are the keys to ensure client retention. I also have to prioritize relationship. Having a genuine and personal connection with your client doesn't have to be more like a family relationship. It should be like a friend relation, that kind of business model, And here are the strategies that you may want to implement to increase client satisfaction and loyalty. Again, I have mentioned incentives, giving your clients something that they can be benefited to, a discount from your service. Again, there's a lot of things that you can do, right? My recommend or action plan for you is to search on ChatGPT different ways to implement or increase satisfaction and loyalty. Let's just utilize and I'm just here for you as a coach to give you an action plan. Here to guide you and here for you to lead you a direction, and the execution is up to you. That's my goal. My goal is to help you to solve your problem. Someone who can guide you along the way with free coaching. Like, I'm doing this, I'm not really earning, I'm not really earning from these videos, I earn like less than $1 to make this video. I just love it. Now, team development. I have a team, I gotta give you a story. Now, I was training my interns, they're going to me and then work for me. In exchange, I'm going to give them feedback, suggestion, I'm going to supervise them, I'm going to give them tasks so that they can have an experience on mentorship like that, training. But it was actually hard at the first. It was time consuming, but I realized leveraging other people's time was definitely worth it. I was managing people just an hour to get 24-hour worth of loads of tasks to be done within days. right? Within days. It's supposed to be took me like a month, but it took like days or weeks. So that's how powerful team develop in this. Corporate, have you seen a person who owns a corp that's big and then they're earning like billions of pesos or millions of dollars just being one person completely with no assistance of others? I think no. I think that's unfeasible unless we have AI right now that's like working with it. Even if we still have AI, we're still leveraging people together with. So imagine you're competing with people who you and the AI are just using, and then there's other businesses who are utilizing AIs and people and themselves. They're going to win. They're going to win. So you must invest in your team growth and skill development. When we say team, this could be referring to maybe a bunch of freelancer lists that you have or permanent employees that you have. But more likely in Generation Z, people are just like not loyal employees anymore. They want to experience with various jobs or internship, or they're just going to leave your company. Just accept that. Mostly we're freelancers, and today it's hard to like have a regular employee. I think it's much more better to give them incentives than that. But mostly it will not work in today's generation. Just be smart, right? So there are different measures in terms of measuring the team performance, But strategic management, as I've learned here in LaSalle University, human resource management, that's the course. The main goal is perform. The main goal of managing people is to create a competitive strategic performance that contributes to your goal. Right? If before you assign, right, tasks or delegate tasks to your employees or even to your schoolmate, determine first what's the goal, and that would be the criteria if your team is making progress towards that goal. If not, maybe the problem is that. Maybe the problem is the task that you've given that doesn't actually contribute to the goal. You have a team. You have a mission. The main priority is the mission and not the team. Because if you prioritize the team, then second the mission, then there's a confusion. We're not actually contributing to a mission. The mission is the goal. So the way to do that is you must implement with the team. But to implement the team, you must have yourself, right? Mission, team, and goal. Now, next one is innovation adaptability again. And people actually like innovation adaptability. How do I actually do that? We have Google, we have ChatGPT and stuff like that. I don't actually like have to be more in depth with that, but I'm just like talking to you that are you utilizing these platforms the right way, or just using this to cheat on your papers, on your exams, or just are you utilizing it the right way? You must utilize it the right way. How can you stay ahead in the industry trends and innovative with your agency? Just be updated in news. I mean, not really in news because it's kind of stressful. But maybe action plan for you is be updated as much as possible on the latest AI. Right? Companies are actually researching for the latest AI they can utilize. And if you're not actually making it like learning it maybe once a week or a month or every day, other companies are actually doing it every day, then you're like losing. You have a losing side. So maybe you can search on websites on what are the available AIs that you can use, or is this AI available for this type of services, products that I can use? It's all about research, basic research. And is this AI available so that I can manage my team more faster? Think of a problem and think of an AI and then search it on the internet if it has one. Right? Again, there's a lot of things that you could search. Right? YouTubers that says that here are the top 8 are available. This is the website where AI is available. People are actually constantly like rating it, and you can use it for utilize them, man. Be innovative, be adaptable. It's up to you. Again, you're for a guy, not for someone who can control you. The next one is financial stability and profitability. But first, we have to, again, as I've said, we have to be agile and adaptable to the market. Right, to the market itself, to the problem itself. But profitability isn't everything. You have also must consider about virality, market adaptability, economy, or other factors that leads to a profitable business, accounting, financial management, investment. Those are broad things. If you know how to make sales, but don't know how to manage your finances, or don't know how to hire a good financer or an accountant, then practically you're earning and losing at the same time. Maybe you're earning this huge chunk of money, but you're actually losing in the process. So the way to do that is to learn about accountancy or financial management, or hire a very good accountant or finance manager, right? What are your financial goals for the year? You have to determine what your financial goals in numbers, right? Not in words. 20,000 pesos a month, 30,000 pesos a month, or 500,000 a year. Just like have a goal on it. If you have a goal, really, it really enables you to like strategize your priorities and your goals, and you're more likely to achieve them if you have specific measurable. Now, how will you optimize process and resources to maximize your productivity or profitability? Again, we have vast resources on the internet, and you have limited resources on your own. Combine those things, and then you will optimize profitability. And when it comes to process, this is good to system. But before you even start with system, you must start with the goal. And then once you have an experience, this is where you build systems. And how do you build systems? If you find this work time consuming, you will develop a new strategy or system that helps you save more time and accomplish more goals. So that's how I make systems. So if you have any questions about my journey, just like leave a comment below. And if you looking for a coach, we're actually like creating strategy systems for you that is actionable, someone to guide you personally one-on-one, right? Just message me and I'll see if I have a slot for him. Right? Bye-bye.